Hey guys, come on in, come on in. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Alright, I'm out here. You got 2 hours, well, really like an hour, 45 minutes to vote. Come on out to the polls. Polls closing at 7 p.m. And make sure you write me in. You want me to win? Come write me in. Again, this is me, your super mayor, Tiffany Henyard. You're the people's mayor / people's supervisor. And it is time to vote me back in. All right, so come here. I have palm cards, as you see, really, really big. That way you know how to vote for me, how to write me in. And basically, you can do a paper ballot or do it electronic. Make sure you come and vote. You have about an hour, 45 minutes to cast your vote if you have not done so already. Again, this is your super mayor, Tiffany Henyard. Come and write me in for the win. Okay? We got literally an hour, 45 minutes left to vote. And then we will know what's happening this evening come about 8 p.m. But come out and vote. I just wanted to make sure you understood that. And make sure you pick people that's for community, for unity. I've always have been that individual. I've always showed up and showed out for you guys. I'll continue to do that, and I will continue to be the voice for the...
Many in Thornton Township still vividly remember that explosive night when Napoleon Harris took the mic and shocked everyone by announcing Tiffany Henyard's name was officially off the township ballot. As committeeman, Harris pulled a bold move, calling the first township caucus in nearly 30 years. Some called outdated, but Harris defended the decision. Caucuses might feel unfamiliar here, but they've been a tradition all over the state. The timing, however, couldn't have been more controversial. Henyard's administration was already under fire, and now her fight for the nomination turned into an all-out war. She didn't hold back. She slammed the caucus as illegal, exploding in front of cameras. "I'll be suing everybody tomorrow." One of her biggest complaints? Transportation. Township buses, meant to bring mostly elderly supporters, were used to get them to the caucus. But many never even made it inside the jam-packed 600-person auditorium. Despite the shouting and chaos, Harris stood firm. "This process existed before I ever took office. I'm just using my legal right as committeeman to organize a caucus." The caucus went forward. Henyard didn't get the nomination. The decision sent shock waves through local politics, especially for residents who barely understood what a caucus even was. When the votes were finally counted, a new candidate was placed on the ballot. It was official. A new era for Thornton Township had begun. And now, everyone was left wondering, what's next for Tiffany Henyard? The new Democratic slate for Thornton Township at the April 1st consolidated election read as follows. For Supervisor, Napoleon Harris. Tiffany Henyard walked out of that pivotal caucus night, visibly emotional, shaken but not broken. She knew her name wouldn't be on the April ballot, but she wasn't about to throw in the towel. Just like Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream, Henyard, the self-declared people's mayor and people's supervisor, had one too, to become the first ever write-in candidate in Thornton Township history to win an election. She went full throttle. Henyard flooded social media with a fiery message. "Get your pen and write me in." She hit the streets with her signature flair, rallying her base. "Tiffany A. Henyard is for the people," she shouted at events. She highlighted her community efforts, giving out food boxes every Saturday, throwing the biggest bingo games in town. Of course, her past wasn't without controversy. Allegations had long swirled that she blocked local businesses from opportunities. But for her loyal supporters, none of that mattered. To them, she was still the people's champ. For weeks, the buzz around her campaign grew louder. Just how many write-in votes would Henyard get? Meanwhile, Napoleon Harris's numbers were already strong, thousands of votes locked in. But Henyard's total remained a mystery. On Election Day, April 1st, voters across the Southland cast ballots for everything from library boards to village leadership. Voters had until 7 p.m. to make their voices heard. Henyard wasn't staying quiet. She went live on social media, her voice heavy with emotion. "They cheated me at the caucus, and y'all saw it. Fake news was there. They filmed it, but didn't show the truth. They picked their people and made a fake ticket. But I'm still standing. I'm still fighting. Her tone was defiant, but some viewers noticed something else. She sounded congested. Stuffy. Maybe she's just got a cold, one viewer commented. Others noticed she seemed jittery, emotional. Whether it was nerves, a cold, or pure adrenaline, her energy was undeniable. Finally, the long-awaited numbers came in, and they told their own story. Despite being removed from the ballot, Tiffany Henyard had launched a full-blown grassroots write-in campaign packed with visibility, passion, and her trademark drama. Whether she made history or just added another wild chapter to her saga, the results were now public, and they were brutal. Thanks to sources like the Woke Christian YouTube channel, the final write-in numbers were revealed. According to the Cook County Write-In Votes Report, a document listing candidates who weren't officially on the ballot but still received votes, Henyard's name did appear. But the numbers weren't what she had hoped. Tiffany received 53 early votes and 117 votes on Election Day. That's a grand total of 193 votes. Yes, 193. To put that into perspective, most small jazz lounges seat more people. Some local live stream chats get bigger audiences. Henyard, a political veteran who'd served as mayor, trustee, and supervisor, managed just 193 votes. When you break it down, those 53 early votes likely came from her inner circle. The Keith Freemans, the Michael Smiths, the ride-or-die day ones who stood by her through thick and thin. As for the 117 Election Day votes, maybe a few loyal bingo players, maybe a few grateful recipients of her food giveaways. But even with every free meal, every ride, every favor, 193 votes is a political catastrophe, and make no mistake, Henyard isn't some rookie finding her footing. She's a seasoned political figure with real name recognition. Yet only 193 people showed up for her. If you're thinking, well, maybe turnout was just low, let's look at the facts. Same race, same township, same voter turnout, around 14%. Not exactly record-breaking, but enough for Napoleon Harris to secure over 11,000 votes. Compare that 11,000 to 193. It's not even close. It's not even in the same stratosphere. This wasn't a narrow defeat or a quiet protest. It was a full-blown, unmistakable rejection. Respectfully, for Tiffany Henyard, it might be time to pivot. Maybe politics isn't the path anymore. Maybe it's time to revive the Good Burger franchise or launch a new hustle, because this chapter looks like it's closing fast. Still, Henyard's not quitting the spotlight just yet. She's already planning another community giveaway this Saturday, and you better believe it'll come with another fiery rant and more finger-pointing. But a political comeback? Don't bet on it. This looks like the end of her political road. At least that's it for now. A quick update for those following this wild saga. I'll be going live later today to break it down even more. Stay safe, stay inside, and thanks for watching.